Keep Harvey out of this. The less he knows, the safer he'll be.
I'm sure his safety is your paramount concern.
You and Harvey, it's pretty clear you aren't just friends.
I only take my claws out for someone special.
I'm sorry, why are we talking about Harvey?
Please, I'm just toying with him. He's your friend, isn't he? Just seeing how much of a conscience you really have.
Alfred, I'm sending you the contents of a smartphone. There's got to be something on Penguin I can use against him. Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. There's got to be something on Penguin I can use.
Bruce, there are a number of messages here. All from Mayor Hill.
Is that Bruce Wayne?
You really think he'd show up here? Did you hear? The cops raided his house. Sorry, his manor.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes?
Nice to meet you,
Frank. Yeah. Funny seeing you here. So much in the papers. Whole other thing, meeting the man in real life. You're shorter than I thought you would be.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
Look, back off. Now.
Jesus, man. No need to get all dramatical.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
Seems more like he's trying to start a fight. But whatever. He didn't seem to mind the company. But whatever.
Yes or no, will you help me stop Penguin? That's why I'm here. You're in danger. Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself, but I have information.
The Penguin. You don't know what you're getting into. He's more dangerous than you think. Can't say I didn't warn you. Why leave that? There has to be a reason. I think I see what's going on here. You're starting to bore me. You and I,
Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type. Usually you got a girl on either arm. If you're looking to pick up, I know,
Makes sense. You're both lunatics. You need better taste in friends. I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common.
Mayor Hill.
Penguin!
He wants a revolution.
Someone like him. It's usually unfinished business. You want to stay? That's your choice. I need to be entertained. Harvey knows that. Why not talk about Harvey? Unless you're the jealous type.
If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit. Hill is setting me up. Penguin's gonna take a shot at me. I should have guessed. Hill's working with Penguin. I'm going to deal with it. Just a string of petty crimes, nothing major. I can take him.
Look, Bruce, I only know him by reputation. He's a big deal across the pond.
If the mayor's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree, but if I may offer a word of advice.
Going as Bruce is the smart choice. Going as Batman is the sure bet.
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
A new twist in the race for the mayor's office as Harvey Dent backer Bruce Wayne comes under fire for alleged corruption. Joining me live is Mayor Hamilton Hill. Mr. Mayor, you said earlier today that in light of the allegations against him, Bruce Wayne should distance himself from Dent, but that was unlikely to happen. Why?
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use. It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic, perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, allegations of family corruption continue to swirl around Wayne Enterprises CEO Bruce Wayne. How exactly did his parents, Thomas and Martha Wayne, build their massive fortune? Wayne Enterprises stock took a dive in after-hours trading yesterday, dipping nearly 20%, amidst mounting evidence that the family had ties to organized crime. Wayne himself continues to remain silent on the issue.
He strikes me as, well, the jealous sort. Very possessive of his toys.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying. I got through school with Wayne Foundation funding. A few of us cops did. Your family made a difference in my life. Forget about the mud people sling.
I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. Those are donations, not loans. You're not entitled to a pound of flesh. At least tell me what this is about.
Trust me, you don't want to know.
No, I do. That's why I'm asking. I don't ask questions I don't want to know the answers to.
I'm sorry, Harvey. It's better this way. I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Of course you think you're entitled to this kind of access. This better not come back to bite us. I blame Alfred for raising a brat. But I should at least know what I'm getting myself into. Look, I'm all for blind support.
It's about my family, not the campaign.
Dent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
One hand washes the other, Lieutenant. I realize this is irregular, Lieutenant.
It's a damn shame, you ask me. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you. Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killing.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
You deserve to suffer for what you've done.
How easy it'd be just to keep on squeezing and snuff me out. Of course, you'd never know the truth. 40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you'd never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. 'Course you'd never know the whole story. How much of your old man is in you? How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make? What kind of son did he make?
I need you alive, but only until I have answers. I am no murderer, Falcone, unlike you.
Yeah, that's why you were kept in the dark. Apple didn't fall far, did it? You got that Wayne seed.
Dent has plans for you. Gordon, too. I won't rob them of that. I need you coherent, or you would be gone already. I'm not a murderer. Do not push me, Falcone.
Apple didn't fall far, did it? You got that Wayne streak. No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak. Your father was more ruthless than any of us. He had a switch, you know. Sure, I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take 'em out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
Some people just have the mind for it. He was one of the most brilliant men I ever knew. He protected his own. But if you got on his bad side...
There aren't many of us, but we exist.
I wouldn't ask if there was another way.
I'm vouching for him, Gordon. Trust me, he's one of the good guys.
A good guy who always gets what they want. In my book, there's no such thing.
Of course. Otherwise, everyone has dirty hands.
Is that how it works? Must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Montoya! Put the weapon down!
You know you're going to die in jail. We need to talk, Falcone.
The hell? Bruce Wayne. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you. You look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
This is nothing. You should have seen me before I became boss. I'd show up all beat to hell. Your father'd sew me back together. Goddamn Batman. I haven't took a beating this bad since before I got made. Your father used to sew me up. Better than these cop doctors. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door. You and me, we're practically family.
Watch it, Falcone. I still see some unbroken bones.
Tough guy, eh? Hey, I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. Maybe I should have spelled it out. Much better, kid. Thank you. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old. I lost her so young. I hardly remember anything about her. Don't you dare talk about my mother.
She had steel in her, did Martha. You're your father's son. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. I'll get witness protection in Tahiti, kid. I'm dying on the beach. I bet you came to kick some answers out of me, and there's not much left if you came for a piece of me.
Yeah, well, lately those two things have become intertwined.
Gentlemen?
What he means is, we'll repay the favor in kind.
I'm gonna call you on that. We finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
It was nothing worth mentioning.
Oh, not worth mentioning, huh?
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire.
Sorry, Harvey, I was going to tell you.
Is that a fact? Would tell me what?
Your friend here gave us a case that'll put Falcone away for life. A catalog of his entire criminal empire. Now, ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but...
Fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us. The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. And why not, kid? Morphine's on the side there. Good boy. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Still, made us all rich, including you.
Until you hired an assassin to take him out.
He loved you, you know. He did it all for you.
I never asked for any of it.
And yet, the money spends, doesn't it?
I hardly remember anything about him.
Yet you see his legacy every day in Wayne Enterprises.
He made you rich, but you still had him killed. He made everyone rich, and you still had him killed.
What, you really think I ordered the hit?
Hands in the air! Stand down!
I am not here to take care of you.
Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Your friend gave us the whole case against Falcone.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me.
First you shut me out of that meeting with Falcone. Now this?
And what if everything they say is true? For the record, it's not. You can't believe everything you read in the paper.
Reporters are like dogs. Happiest when digging in the dirt. Glad to hear it.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. Hey, your father was more of a talker.
I don't like what you're insinuating. Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but...
You never struck me as a humble guy, Bruce. Your friend gave us the whole case against Falcone. A catalog of his entire criminal empire.
Now, nothing's bending. We're just taking a detour around procedure.
Well, there's a tax on that road.
Well, I wouldn't have it any other way.
I'm just calling it like I see it.
Apple didn't fall far, did it? You got that Wayne core, just like every other time they tried to put me away. It's like a mausoleum in here. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close.
Just try and keep it cool in there.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
More than friends. More like cousins.
I could avenge my father's death right now. And there's not a damn thing you could do to stop me.
Talk like that. You remind me of your father. Avenge Tommy? No, I didn't think so. You're no killer, Bruce. That's why you were kept in the dark. Hey, you're angry, kid. I can see that. Maybe you think I had something to do with his death? Going back decades.
Bruce, that's terrible.
Well, I wish more of Gotham felt like you did.
It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life. It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Batman is a monster. That freak does more harm for Gotham than good.
I'm starting to think you might be right.
Well, whoever he is behind the mask, Batman's a hero to me.
We had to put Falcone in the infirmary. Batman practically tore him in half. He's helped us a lot in the past, but if you ask me, he's out of control. It isn't the first time either. He nearly ripped a guy's arm off at the docks.
Well, if it makes the city safer, who cares if a few thugs get hurt?
I care. That's not the city I want to live in.
Well, at least someone's getting tough on these guys. I tell you, I'd rather have Falcone in here than out on the street.
And that's the problem. People are either scared out of their wits or they're trying to copy him. We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back.
I know he does a lot for the department, but honestly, Batman freaks me out. Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city. Oh, he's definitely freaky. But I'm glad he's out there watching over the city.
He cares about doing the right thing. You weren't there, Harvey. You didn't see it.
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that the hot. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
But everything's been a little busy.
Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do.
Hell, I'll settle for a handshake and a blind eye.
I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill. I don't want headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Go!
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
I got nothing but good things to say about her. Yeah, there's a kindness in you. You care about people. Even mean old bastards like me.
Whoever he is behind the mask, Batman's a hero to me.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
Did you have something to do with his death? This is a personal matter, Harvey.
I'm sorry. I was over the line.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Harvey's not in my pocket, Lieutenant. He always does what he thinks is right.